Hello, I'm Gemma Quintana and I will be sharing my practices of assessment for Task 1. First, what is assessment? According to the Glossary of Education Reform, assessment refers to the wide variety of methods or tools that we educators use to evaluate, measure, and document the academic readiness, learning progress, skill acquisition, or educational needs of our students. Assessment is important because it gives you feedback on whether the students are learning the lessons as you intended and if you need to make adjustments to your instructional plans, and that is what we call formative assessments. Also, we want to evaluate what students have learned at the end of the semester as a measure of their performance in the class, and that is what we call summative assessments. Both are equally important, but personally, I pay more attention to formative assessments because I use it to gauge how I will modify my lesson plans and adapt to what my students need. In my own practices, I use alternative assessments so that math won't be just the boring solving problems on paper kind. So I like to use group work, games, and even paintings using math concepts that are part of the assessments. Of course, I still use paper and pencil tests, so there is a balance of different kinds of assessments. For me, using alternative assessments that are not just traditional written tests are great because we get fuller picture of the students' capabilities. Some students simply just don't do well when it comes to solving problems on paper, but they are so imaginative in expressing math ideas verbally or even through creative work. We wouldn't get to see that side of them if it's all just paper and pencil tests. In all of these, my primary consideration in doing assessment is the alignment of the assessment to the learning objectives. And also, I want them to be fun and not anxiety-inducing. I look forward to learning more about assessments in this course this summer.